Another typical week unfolded in cybersecurity, with attackers and defenders locked in a relentless back and forth. Somewhere in the middle, a whole lot of people had a very bad Monday morning. That's kind of just how it goes now. But what set this week apart was a series of concrete victories for cybersecurity professionals, the kind where the good guys showed up, did the work, and actually made a dent. It doesn't always go that way, which is exactly why these wins matter. This video is sponsored by Stonefly, more on that at the end of the video. Across several threat categories, defenders put in the hard work needed to secure environments under pressure. The wins achieved were not symbolic gestures. They carried measurable impact and reflected a disciplined, methodical approach to pushing back against persistent threat actors. Ransomware remained a dominant challenge, yet several defense mechanisms demonstrated clear effectiveness through well-timed strategic interventions that stopped attacks before they could fully take hold. Advanced threat detection tools were used to identify ransomware activity before payloads could execute across targeted networks. Known exploited vulnerabilities were patched promptly, closing off entry points that ransomware actors have historically relied upon to gain initial access. Furthermore, security awareness training was reinforced across organizations, specifically targeting phishing tactics commonly used to deliver ransomware droppers and loaders. Beyond reactive defenses, several organizations proactively updated their security frameworks, producing tangible improvements in their ability to detect and contain threats. Security policies were audited and updated to reflect current threat intelligence, closing gaps that had gone unaddressed in prior review cycles. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, was rolled out across critical systems, directly reducing the risk of credential-based intrusions that frequently precede ransomware deployment. Network segmentation was improved, ensuring that any breach would face meaningful friction before escalating deeper into organizational infrastructure. Some of the week's most significant wins came not from individual organizations acting alone, but from coordinated efforts between security teams, firms, and law enforcement bodies. Direct communication channels between cybersecurity firms and law enforcement agencies helped track emerging threat clusters and speed up response timelines. Participation in threat intelligence sharing platforms gave defenders real-time visibility into threat actor tactics, techniques, and newly observed ransomware signatures. Cross-industry forums continued to develop standardized incident response protocols, strengthening how organizations coordinate during overlapping or simultaneous attacks. Purpose-built security technologies played a direct role in identifying and neutralizing threats faster than traditional methods would have allowed. Automated threat detection systems accelerated the identification and containment of active intrusion attempts before they could escalate. Honeypot deployments successfully diverted attack traffic, giving security teams valuable insight into attacker behavior, tooling preferences, and lateral movement patterns. Secure Access Service Edge, SASE architectures were further integrated into enterprise environments, reinforcing secure access controls for distributed and remote workforces. This week served as a reminder that meaningful progress in cybersecurity is possible, not through luck, but through preparation, coordination, and a willingness to act decisively when it counts. The threats are not going away, but neither are the people working to stop them. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a Stonefly real-time auto threat detection and response security appliance for $1,499. The Stonefly SA365 is a turnkey on-prem security appliance designed to identify and respond to cyber threats like malware, brute force, and SQL injection attacks. It monitors for suspicious binaries and command executions while blocking malicious actors using threat intelligence. It also supports custom Yara rules and integrates with network IDS for real-time threat detection and response, powered by an Intel 13 Gen, 14-core processor, 16 GB DDR5 memory upgradable up to 96 GB, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and multiple Ethernet ports, including dual 10G SPF+ Ethernet ports. The appliance is configured for centralized visibility with real-time alerts and is scalable and enterprise-ready. Contact sales@stonefly.com to schedule a demo today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more cybersecurity news and updates.